I was scrolling again and I saw this video. Let me show you guys. Let me show you. By this YouTuber, cause he actually makes dope videos. I ain't gonna cap. But it's over how Coryxkenshin beat allegations. I actually didn't want to see this at first because I wanted Corey to talk about it. Let's go.
Yeah, I actually did something to you while you were asleep too.
What?
I'm sorry. I just got this fetish that I do.
Okay.
Well, guys,
Okay. So, nah, this is not funny, bro. I actually love Corey, bro, but this ain't funny. But that was crazy, Corey. That was crazy. You saying that obviously some people wouldn't understand that that's humor. That's like funny. If you're in a relationship, that's like a joke. It's not to be taken serious. Like that video was taken long ago. It's a joke. It was like it's a joke between partners, you know. But I could see how it could be seen as Corey did something, you know, without her consent, and I understand. That's why the internet, bro. Yeah, the internet is so fragile nowadays, bro. You gotta be careful what you say on camera, and you need to be careful on what you do on camera.
welcome back to the greatest channel on the internet. And I think the world just witnessed a speed run on beating allegations, because so far in the big 2.5 and even last year in the medium 2.4, I don't think we've seen allegations debunked this fast like ever. Because to my understanding, it hadn't even been a full 24 hours yet, and people were already celebrating Coryxkenshin beating the allegations. But for those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, let me explain. If you've ever been on YouTube, then you most likely have heard of the name
Okay, and
Coryxkenshin.
share.
He's a very popular YouTuber with over 20 million subscribers, who occasionally likes to disappear from his YouTube channel. But recently, a long-term ex-girlfriend of his came out and said that he was abusive, manipulative, toxic, and even had some SA allegations thrown in there.
That's
And she was
bad.
even making TikToks talking about how Corey had hurt her.
Bacon avocado.
I dated Coryxkenshin, and he hurt me really bad. I'm not the only one.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
And I'm not the only one
Ah,
And once those allegations were put on the
yeah, I
internet,
can't
they
lie.
spread like wildfire.
Coryxkenshin?
Mm,
This can't be true, bro. I deadass thought this was a saint. But I hear you like doing stuff to people when they sleep. Now look, of course, there is a chance the is lying, but we can't just, you know what I'm saying, what they talking about. We gotta listen to both sides.
mm.
This deadass one of the most
Now you are spreading facts.
biggest YouTubers on the entire earth, and you have allegations like this.
From TikTok to Twitter to Reddit, all these allegations spread very quickly. A bunch of people even made articles about it, which I'm not gonna lie, is kinda insane. And throughout all these articles and TikTok videos and people on Twitter, a lot of people thought that Coryxkenshin was guilty of the stuff that he was being accused of.
Ah,
And
you
mostly
see,
because
bro?
of videos like this that the ex-girlfriend was posting. POV, you didn't know this was one of the videos you'd look back on and realize he never cared. He just wanted to see how long you'd let him hurt you.
Ah,
That's the one.
Then I woke up again and it was awful.
Did you watch me sleep? Did you watch me sleep?
Yeah, I actually did something to you while you were asleep.
ah,
I'm
that's so
sorry,
bad, bro.
This fetish that I do.
Damn.
I didn't hurt you. You're good, right?
What you do, Corey?
Don't worry about it.
Corey?
Damn, that's bad.
Corey, what did you do?
Do nothing. Look, this came right in my face. I didn't do anything.
He did something, and I'm gonna find out
Ah,
on
that's
the next
bad.
episode of.
Now, very clearly, this was just a bad joke by Corey, saying that he did something to her while she was sleeping.
Yeah, I actually did something to you while you were asleep too.
What?
Ah,
I'm sorry. I just got this fetish that I do.
And once again, I mean, clearly, we can tell that he's joking. I mean, look at his face.
yes.
He looks like he's about to smile or laugh. But somehow, some way, this got turned into people thinking Corey essayed her while she was sleeping. The caption on the video also isn't doing him any favors because she's talking about him hurting her, even though it's not
Ah,
in that way.
really,
In spite
bruh?
of that, people on Twitter absolutely ran with it, with people saying they are grieving the Coryxkenshin situation and that they have videotaped proof. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
What?
I don't know what they're talking about. I guess people took that joke
Oh
piece
my
as a
days, bro.
literal
People on the
confession, which
internet,
is
bro.
insane. Did I also mention that this video she posted is from like 2018? So in 2025, she's now posting things from 7 years ago, trying to make Cory look bad. However, at the very least, I am glad that she came out and said Cory didn't, which a lot of people thought from the video, but it still begs to question why she even posted it in the first place
Yeah.
7 years later. And by the way, at this point, Cory still hasn't responded or said anything on the topic.
Ah.
After posting the now deleted video, she also started posting stuff like this. Dear Coryxkenshin, I didn't want to do this, but I don't owe you my silence anymore. There's no clean way to start, just that familiar weight in my chest while the world kept applauding someone who never showed up for me. I was never part of your world publicly. You made sure I stayed close, just far enough to be invisible. Pause real quick. Can you guys understand how the writing of this makes it seem way more serious than it is? She's making it seem like she was tortured or kidnapped or something way worse,
Yeah,
when that
bro.
isn't the
Like,
situation at all. Your followers eat up the whole man of faith image you push, but faith without basic decency isn't faith, it's branding. And once again, guys, they dated a long time ago, so all this just feels like very creepy stalker ex-girlfriend vibes. Talk about devotion, but act like hurting people in private doesn't count. That's not devotion, that's hypocrisy. You fooled a lot of people, but not me. Well, clearly she did fool you because that's why you're posting these. And look, she has a lot more slides that I'm not about to read because they're not really that important. But the most important part is you ghosted me, not because you were confused, but to teach me a lesson. You made me feel like I had the strength to earn a reply. Every move was calculated, even if I couldn't see it back then. So essentially, this whole thing can be summed up to she's salty she got ghosted. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what this whole entire thing is about. But don't worry, guys, because this one was only part 1 and she has a part 2 and a part 3.
I think
And
this is
luckily she's
cloud,
on
bro.
public again, because when I tried to look at this hours ago, she was on private. So I'm kind of confused why she went back to public, even though she knows she's gonna get a bunch of hate for this. But in part 2, as you can see before I even click on it, it says where it gets worse. And then came the Xbox messages. It wasn't even what you said, it was how you casually said it. Like nothing you'd done had ever left a scar. Like you hadn't already
What?
shattered me once and just
These
got
are
bored.
bad,
And
bro.
on the next slide, we have some Xbox messages, which is apparently from Coryxkenshin and her. Okay, so what's up? You still seeing someone? Why do you ask? Because I'm trying to F your life up some more.
Ah.
What? That was a joke, geez, lol. I was just asking. Never heard
Was
your
that
voice
the real
before. That's why you
Coryxkenshin
threw
or
me
what?
off. And these sadly weren't the only messages, guys.
I'm
If you
sure
keep
that,
scrolling, she
bro.
eventually posted some more
Why
DMs
would
of
Cory
her
say
and
that, bro?
Coryxkenshin. And once again, this all stems from her being mad she got ghosted like 7 years ago. And from the look of some of these DMs, you could probably make the case that Cory is a bad person, but that would be stretching it a lot. There was also supposedly some tweet going around from the ex Panda Ninja that basically says she was lying about the messages, but it was a fake account.
I have no words. I'm so sorry for the lies. This whole situation. Though the DMs, though the DMs are real, it is not Corey. It was an ex before, was another ex before Corey. Oh.
And I'm not gonna lie, they kind of got me for a second. The part 3 on her page is a thread that's entirely too long, and I really do not feel like reading. But essentially, it's just about another girl. She also claims this is the end of her letter, and that she didn't write this for attention. However, once again, this was 7 to 8 years ago, so there's no reason you should still be thinking of this stuff. It's
Why
also
didn't
the
you?
fact that you
Why didn't she say it back then when she broke up with Corey? That was my shit. Why does it have to come out now? Like, why not back then?
posted it online for everybody to see because she wanted attention. She also posted this long 4-minute video, which I guess is for clarity.
I just really want to make this clear that, and this is very important, I'm saying this literally with all my heart. This was never about defaming Cory at all.
Now, what does
It
it,
literally
bro?
was me venting about something that happened to me in the past that did hurt me. I felt at that moment that I wanted to share with people that may have similar experiences like I did. And that's basically it.
I'm
I
not
don't
quite sure what
understand.
happened to Diaries. Like, I don't think you need to post everything that's happened to you in the
Yeah.
past, especially when you know the person you're talking about has a very
Yes.
huge following, and this happened 7
Oh.
to 8 years ago. And it's not even like anything super terrible happened to you. You got ghosted. It happens a lot to everybody. You didn't have
Yeah.
some special experience that the world needed to know. You simply just tried to capitalize off his fame, and
Mm.
it didn't work,
Yeah,
which is why
bro.
you now have your comments off. Coryxkenshin still never responded to any of these allegations, which is probably what she wanted the most. But yet and still, without saying a word or lifting a finger, Cory has beaten all of the allegations, and people on Twitter and TikTok are now posting stuff like this.
Nigga, if I'm Corey, y'all getting a video a day for a month straight. Because the way y'all niggas locked in to debunk that shit is insane. The allegations dropped on 9 p.m. last night. And it was cleared up by the morning.
So yeah, in other words, she tried, they lied, Coryxkenshin in 5. Goodbye.
That's crazy though. Hey, I wonder if Corey will ever respond, bro. My final thoughts are that, bro, like, come on, like, girls sometimes, bro, I don't know. Girls can lead to the downfall of some of us, bro. But hey, watch out your back there, man. But anyway, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Join me next time and subscribe, like, share, and